Hey folks, and welcome to the Learn English Growth Mindset channel. I'm Lisa, and today's vibe is going to be off the charts because we're diving into a topic that's like this sneaky villain lurking in all our lives. But before we jump in, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below and join our growing crew. Drop in the comments where you're tuning in from. Tony, you look way too chill today. Your face screams like you're stuck on some math puzzle you can't crack.
Hey everyone, I'm chill Lisa because I've been grinding on this data report for the last 72 hours straight. Stats say if I don't make this thing flawless, it's worthless. I've swapped the font 4 times and tweaked the color scheme like 10 times, but it still feels off. Logic tells me it's done, but my brain's nagging that there's room for tweaks.
Oh man, Tony, those are textbook signs. You know what this bug is called? Perfectionism. And guys, it's not just Tony's headache, it's all of ours. Especially when we're picking up English, we think, until my grammar's spot on, I'm zipping my lips. Tony, do you reckon this obsession of yours is healthy?
Technically, Lisa, it's not an obsession. It's me trying to keep high standards. But yeah, I admit it's tanking my efficiency. The sources back it up. Perfectionism is basically a trap. So today on Learn English Growth Mindset, let's break down this topic. We'll figure out what perfectionism really is, why it hits us, and how to kick it to the curb.
Spot on. So first off, Tony, use that logical brain of yours to spell out what perfectionism means, because folks think it's just about doing a bang-up job, but the real deal is way different.
Good question. Perfectionism isn't about chasing excellence. It's setting standards for yourself that are straight up impossible to hit. Picture a target that keeps shifting. You get there and it bounces further away. It's this mental state where if the result isn't 100%, it's zilch. In English, we call that all or nothing thinking.
Whoa, that sounds exhausting just hearing it. So if I nail 99% of the job, I'm still a flop? That's such a downer mindset. Guys, if this rings a bell for you, slap a yes in the comments. Let's see we're not riding solo. Tony, time to school our viewers on some English phrases they can drop to talk about this mess.
For sure, here are 3 key phrases you can use. First, impossibly high standards. That means expectations that can't be met. Second, moving target. That's when the goal keeps changing on you. Third, paralyzing fear. That's the dread that stops you from even starting.
All right, folks, impossibly high standards is like telling yourself you gotta walk to the moon. It's never gonna happen, and when you flop, you beat yourself up. Moving target is that moment you think you're happy, but your brain goes, nah, push harder. And paralyzing fear, we all know it. It's when you're scared to speak English because you think folks will laugh at your slip-ups, so you clam up.
Solid breakdown, Lisa. Now let's hit the data. What are the red flags of perfectionism? Research points to constant dissatisfaction as the big one. No matter how killer your work is, you're never chill. Second, wasting time on tiny details. Like me, I've blown 2 days just flipping fonts when the content's ready to roll. Third, procrastination. People peg procrastinators as lazy, but perfectionists aren't slackers. They're spooked. They dodge starting because failure freaks them out.
Tony, that jogs my memory of this old story. Remember my first Instagram reel? I did 50 takes for a 15-second clip. 50! All because my hair was flying or there was a random noise in the back. I figured if it wasn't flawless, trolls would swarm me. But truth, when I finally posted, no one clocked my hair. They dug the content. I stressed for nothing.
That's a prime example, Lisa. In psych speak, it's the spotlight effect. We think everyone's zooming in on our flubs, but really, folks are wrapped up in their own worlds. Happened to me on a coding gig. I sunk 40 hours on one button's design. Thought if it wasn't the perfect blue, users would bail on the app. Launched it, and turns out users couldn't care less about the color. They wanted speed. I obsessed over minor stuff and glossed over the biggies. That's perfectionism's worst hit.
For real, 40 hours on a button? That's nuts, Tony. But hey, we all do it. When learning English, we get hung up on one grammar rule and quit speaking. We think, until my tenses are locked down, no chit-chat. In that loop, we skip practice altogether. Tony, where does this perfectionism come from? Were we born with it?
Nah, it's learned. Roots often go back to childhood. School system's a major culprit. We're drilled that scoring 100 out of 100 is the only win. Get 95 and parents grill you on the missing 5. That wires our brains to tie our worth to performance.
Oh, yeah, that's every household tale. Growing up hearing about the neighbor's kid acing everything, and now social media is pouring gas on the fire. Instagram shows everyone's life as picture perfect vacations, bodies, English. We stack our real mess against their edited glow and feel like trash. Comparison is the root of it all.
You nailed it. Comparison is the thief of joy. Let's chat more English vocab tied to this. Jot these down, folks. First word, flaw. F-L-A-W. That's a small mistake or imperfection. Second, validate. That's seeking approval from others. Third, burnout. That's getting wiped out from overworking.
Folks, a flaw is those little slip-ups we blow out of proportion, like a pimple on your face or messing up a preposition in English. Validate is when you hold off feeling good until someone else says you're aces. And burnout, you know it, when you've squeezed yourself dry trying to be perfect and your mind and body tap out.
Now on to fixes. How do we tackle this? I've got logical strategies. First, define good enough. Before starting, decide what level counts as done. For my presentation, content is king. Fonts don't matter. If I'd set that rule up front, I'd have saved 3 days.
Digging this strategy. Good enough doesn't mean crappy work. It means the job's wrapped and ready for the world. My twist is embrace the mess. Hug your mistakes. Slip up speaking English, laugh it off and keep rolling. Guys, messing up is proof you're learning. If you're not flubbing, you're not pushing boundaries.
Another hands-on trick is time boxing. Instead of I'll grind till it's perfect, say I'll give this 2 hours. After that, whatever you've got, ship it. That deadline forces your brain to zero in on must-dos and ditch the fluff. Parkinson's law says work expands to fill the time you give it.
Tony, deadlines stress me out, but yeah, they're probably key. I read about this Japanese concept I love. Tony, you familiar?
Yeah, Lisa, wabi-sabi is an aesthetic philosophy. Core idea, beauty is in imperfection. Nothing's permanent, nothing's perfect. In Japan, there's kintsugi art. They don't trash broken pots, they mend them with gold. They spotlight the cracks, not hide them.
Oh, what a gorgeous idea. Filling breaks with gold. Folks, imagine doing that with your English. When you stumble through broken sentences, it's not shame, it's your effort shining through. That's gold. It shows guts. Next time you stutter in English, don't blush. Remember, you're crafting kintsugi.
Poetic, Lisa, but logical too. Failure is data, not defeat. Screw-ups give feedback. No mistakes, no growth. Folks chasing perfect never launch. Famous quote, done is better than perfect. A half-baked product out there beats the flawless one stuck in your head.
Dead right. So today's challenge, do something not perfect. Drop an English comment below, grammar be damned. We won't judge, we'll cheer your try. Ditch perfectionism and just act.
Wrapping up, let's recap today's key vocab words for your daily chats. They'll beef up your vocabulary. Number 1, standard. That's the level or quality you expect. Number 2, pressure, the stress we pile on ourselves. Number 3, accept, owning your shortcomings. Number 4, enough, meaning sufficient, admitting you're good as you are.
Use them in sentences like, I accept my flaws, or my English is good enough to communicate. Saying that signals your brain to chill. Everything's cool.
Well put. And remember, folks, Learn English Growth Mindset isn't about spitting perfect English. It's about building confidence. Communication is for connecting, not perfection. If the other person gets you, mission accomplished.
Whoa, Tony, you got emotional there. Guess your data crunch is done. So guys, if you vibed with today's video, smash that like button. Let us know we're on track. And don't forget the bell icon so you catch our next drop. We roll out topics weekly to amp your English and your whole self.
And hit the comments with today's question. What's one thing perfectionism has kept you from starting? We'll read and reply to all.
Yeah, share away. Victory is beyond fear, progress beyond perfection. Stick with Learn English Growth Mindset. Take care and don't fear flubs.
See you, everyone. Keep learning. Don't do analysis paralysis. Just do it.
Later, folks. Love ya.